For
That one
everyone,
guy
which
in
of the
class.
options seems like the more appropriate answer, A or B?
Professor, I think it's option A. Well, I think it's option A.
Yeah, I think it's A also.
So many of you think it's A. Maybe Ibrahim can explain why you choose A.
Sure, I would love to, I'll definitely love to, you know me, when there's an opportunity to contribute,
Yeah, can you
you can
faster
always
answer
count
the
on me
question?
for my input, right?
Yeah, why do you choose
It's
A?
a brilliant question, Professor. Before we dive straight into my answer, I think it's important for us to take a step back and analyze the deeper implications behind it. Because at its core, this isn't just a question, it's an intellectual exercise, one that challenges the way we think rather than simply what we think.
I see, but you're not answering.
Now, what makes this question particularly thought-provoking is due to its layered nature. It isn't something that can be simply addressed with one singular definitive response. Rather, it invites multiple perspectives depending on how we choose to engage with it. Are we examining it through a pragmatic lens, or are we adopting a more theoretical approach, one that considers the underlying principles at play?
Yeah, but how is it related to the question?
Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher, once suggested that
You see?
the questions
Is
that
he
we
wearing
ask
a suit?
often reveal more about us than the answers that we seek. And in many ways, that sentiment
wearing a
applies
suit.
here. Perhaps the real value of this discussion isn't in finding a direct answer, but in dissecting the assumptions that shape our understanding in the first place. But of course, I could just simply
provide you with my own perspective.
Who is
I
clapping,
know, I know the reason, I know the answer for the question, but at the end of the day, is that really the direction that we want to go? Is this truly the trajectory we aspire to pursue? I am just one person, and I genuinely believe that intellectual discourse thrives on diversity of thought. So I would like to hear from the others. How do you all?
Ibrahim, that is very beautiful, but you're not answering my question.
Professor, an excellent observation as usual. And I would absolutely love to engage with this further, but unfortunately, due to time constraints, we would have to shift this discussion to next week. Same time, same place. Alright, that's all. That's it for today. You're
Professor?
all dismissed.
Yes? No, not you. Him. Do we need to have additional reading for next week's class?
Insightful question, Johnson. As always, intellectual growth is not limited to the confines of our classroom. And I encourage all of you to reflect on today's discussion and approach the next session with fresh perspectives.
I just need to clarify something.
Sure, proceed. The first step towards clarity is to get clear
Am I
about what you
still
want,
the
right?
professor here?
First, he's told the class. No, me brother, it's just class.
Excellent question,
You're from
Professor.
Jenica.
But
No, Jurong East.
if we really think about it, what does it mean to be a professor?